Have you ever ran into any team conflict? Now, even though it sucks in the moment, I found that what I do next can either help unify the team even more or help tear it apart. My guess is you're watching this video because you want to transform that conflict into harmony and unification of your entire team and make it stronger because it happened. If that's the case, I want to share this quick framework with you so you can go through this before you actually have a conversation with your team, if at all possible. But also, if you're just finding this video after the situation has happened, it will be just as powerful to go through these steps now. So let's start off with step number 1. Over to you, Teresa.
Step 1 is identifying the root cause. First things first, let's understand why conflict happens. Is it a communication gap, competition, unclear roles? By pinpointing the root cause, we can find targeted solutions. Remember, it's not about pointing fingers, but about finding solutions.
Now that we've identified the root of the problem, it's time to move on to step number 2, which is opening up communication. Now, the most important part of this step is to create an environment where people feel safe enough to share. You want people to feel like they can share their concerns, provide feedback, and ask questions. The more open the dialogue, the easier it is to bridge the gaps. So just like with all communication, a part of it is talking, but I found that more often than not, the most important part is listening.
Step 3 is set clear expectations. Clarity is crucial. When everyone knows their roles, responsibilities, and what is expected of them, there's much less room for friction. Hold regular meetings to outline team goals and ensure everyone's on the same page.
Now, step number 4 is a little bit outside of the norm, and we're going to talk about team building activities, because sometimes all a team needs is to bond outside of work tasks. Whether it's a workshop, an outdoor activity, something that's not even connected to work, being able to see people in the real world really does a great job of unifying and connecting the whole team. I've always found that by personalizing it, by finding out what their personal and professional goals are, really gets people to feel more connected and not feel like it's simply just work.
Step number 5 is conflict resolution strategies. So despite all efforts, if conflicts arise, address them head on. Avoiding or sidelining issues just lets them fester. Sometimes bringing in a neutral party or a mediator can provide an unbiased perspective.
That's a really great point. One of the things we don't want to do is ignore possible conflicts and not call out the elephant in the room. That makes everybody feel uncomfortable and really disconnected. Now let's jump into step number 6, and that is to celebrate achievements. Yes, I feel like it's really powerful to recognize individual accomplishments, but also emphasizing the collective successes is vital. This fosters a really great sense of unity, that everybody is on their own mission, but when you see it as a whole, you see that you're all going in the same direction. It's really powerful when you realize that it's not just you who's putting in the energy and effort in order to see success, but you're using the collective strengths of everybody to do so. What this also does is it calls out to those individual strengths of certain people on the team that some of the other people on the team would not even know exist if you didn't call out to it. Now, building this unified or harmonious team is not something that's going to be an overnight success. This takes time, but with consistent effort and understanding and your continuous growth, I know you can make it happen. Yes, you're going to have occasional disagreements and also have diverse perspectives, but it's all going to lead to even better results for the team, but also for the individual players, as long as they're channeled positively. Now, if you're an entrepreneur, you might get to this point and wonder, well, how can I even find and create a team built of powerful leaders that can save me both time and energy, and so you don't have to go through any unnecessary conflict? Don't worry, because we got you covered. Tap the screen to watch this next video, the game-changing strategy to building a powerful dream team. Thank you for being here, leader. We appreciate you. And above all, keep leading from the front.